Hello everyone, welcome to my very new video about Redwire Corporation. This is a buy from PandaQuant. Why this is a buy? Because it is one of those stocks which covers defense and space. So there are two hot themes and one ticker. The backlog that they have is massive and Pentagon is their customer. If US Army and the Pentagon is trusting this company, why not the normal people? Because they are the ones who go through multiple rounds of evaluation before they pick up the company. The buy target is $22. Right now it is trading at $14. So they posted the Q1 numbers and those were really great. The very first thing was the revenue, which was 58% year-on-year growth. The gross margin, they are currently at 27% and which is also expanding. Backlog is $500 million. It's about $500 million of backlog, which is pretty high. Book to bill ratio is also accelerating. Anything which is above 1, that means they are fulfilling more than the demand. So their booking is so high that it is 2x than what they are shipping. The financial year guide also is at the midpoint, that's 450 to 500 million they are estimating, which is again $500 million. But looking at book to bill ratio, they are gonna be beating the guidance in I think that would be very much possible. The liquidity is 175.2 million. Another thing that you should think about is the earning per share. Earning per share is negative, which is 0.40. But again, this is because they have bought one of the company and that is why they had this negative EPS. Otherwise, I definitely feel that still it's gonna be negative, but very less. Then they have P to sales ratio is 5.9x. All of the peers, which is Kratos and all of those companies, all of these peers have around 8 to 12x. So the number that screams is 1.92. That actually breaks the bear case because the demand is so huge that it's 2x than what they are shipping right now. So what is the street actually paying for and what are the catalysts? The one is the Andromeda IDIQ, the US Army, the Edge Autonomy. Then they have like different satellite drone systems and whatnot. And let's see what actually the street has been talking about. The street, all of them are the buys. Canaccord is saying, Jefferies is saying, Alliance Global Partners is saying, and these are like all of the dates whenever a person has said what. But based on that, the last 30 days, the stock is already up around 42%, but still it has to go much higher. What could break the thesis? So EBITDA, if it remains negative and then they are diluting the stakeholders, they are taking in more, issuing more warrants to the shareholders. Execution is also the key. And again, this has a very high beta. So any macros which come into place, oil surcharges and whatnot, then definitely this stock could break. Again, 498 million backlog, 1.92 book to bill ratio. This isn't a story, it's a pipeline from PandaQuant. This stock is a buy and you can see like how it has been growing up. So like these were all my slots. So currently look at the volume which was here, it's massive. If I take it on 1 day, so this is what I have drawn, like different supports and different channels. But definitely you can see today it was already 10% up and the volume was huge. A lot of people actually bought it and day by day it's been increasing. So that's a very good sign. Looking at insiders, you should always look at these insiders and you can see the purchase of the shares is like $50 million and all of them were purchased. Like very less, the sales were like around $4 million. So total shares purchase is $45 million by the insiders, and insiders are buying. This is the time when you get onto the stock and hold it. Thank you so much. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe and share it to the folks. See you next time.